Mystic Rumi observes, fasting is the first principle of medicine. Fast and see the strength of the spirit reveal itself. May the peace and grace of Christ be with you today. Today we are on the first Friday of the Lenten season. And the Gospel today, which is taken from St. Matthew chapter 9 verses from 14 to 15, discusses a question about fasting. And we know fasting, the practice of fasting, is propagated by almost all the world religions. Mystic Rumi observes, fasting is the first principle of medicine. Fast and see the strength of the spirit reveal itself. Jenderson Franklin observes, fasting is the constant means to renew yourself spiritually. And John Piper beautifully puts it, Christian fasting at its root is the hunger of the homesickness for God. My dear friend, if you want to have the intimacy with God, if you want to have an intimate walk with the Lord, fasting would help. If you want to have an open mind, fasting would help. If you want to have an inner peace and interior harmony, fasting would help. If you want to gain spiritual powers against the worldly pleasures and worldly temptations and evil force, fasting would help. It was after 40 days of fasting that Jesus stood so strong against all kinds of various temptations. Temptations do come in our life too. We need to gain spiritual strength and powers to stand against all those evil temptations and worldly pleasures. Jesus did fast, and Jesus does expect that his followers also would fast. And that's where he said, when you fast, not if you fast. And we know the first Christians fasted. So many saints fasted, continuous fasting. And that's why they could feel the presence of the Lord. They could feel the power within. They could feel the strength of the Spirit within. And so they could stand against the evil powers. Remember, fasting, true fasting, always goes with prayer and almsgiving. Pope Francis, at his Lenten message this year, has said, our journey of conversion through fasting, prayer, and almsgiving makes it possible for us to live lives of sincere faith, living hope, and effective charity. And he invites all the faithful to renew our faith, to draw from the waters of hope, and to receive with open heart the love of God. My dear friend, how about your practice of fasting? Giving up food is just a minor element in fasting. The season of Lent is an appropriate time to practice true fasting. May the presence of Jesus redeem us. Amen.